Well, I was born in Ohio, although I lived several places, mostly in Michigan, but also lived in Florida and Colorado. I attended school in Colorado at the United States Air Force Academy, and there I majored in biochemistry. And after that, I actually worked there as well as an admissions advisor for the academy. So I traveled around the United States talking about my experiences at the school and tried to help diverse students. I guess we recruited them to get into school as well. And then afterwards, I attended dental school here, so that's why I'm in a dual degree program with Teachers College and Columbia College of Dental Medicine. I made the decision to attend Teachers College specifically in this program because I come from a family of educators. My sister's an educator, and both of my grandparents are educators as well, my grandmothers. So that sparked my interest at a young age to want to become one as well. Um, I've had my own struggles, internal struggles with education reception and how I process information. So that has led me to a strong interest in this field, and that's why I've attended Teachers College. In order to identify other students who went through the same struggles as me, and to just learn diverse methods of delivery for education. I find that very interesting, and I want to help others as well. What makes my program unique is the delivery of education I'm receiving from two very different schools. Very progressive thinking at Teachers College, more discussion based, more original thinking, I believe, as far as generating new information and towards a discussion and hearing from your peers and what their beliefs are and their ideas of education, versus the very knowledge-based delivery education here at the dental school. So it's very interesting to see this contrast, and then for me to be able to integrate it myself, I guess the interface is myself, to develop my own education here between the two schools. I've never had the opportunity to partake in discussions and attend classes with educators, and these educators are coming from all across the world, from all corners. And so me being a student most of my life and to be able to have these interactions, it's definitely helped my development process as a student seeking to be an educator one day. I will mention TC Dr. Langer and How Adults Learn. That class impacted my perception of the world, even not just in dental education or pedagogy. Dr. Slinger's class affected me because it changed my lens and how I view things, how I process information. It really forced me to become critical of myself and how I organize information and of others. So I thought it was a very applicable course just to integrate all of the aspects that I've seen at TC and then transform that with my own life as well. So it's a course that I'll always remember. It's changed my lens, like I said, and how I view everything now. So I attribute that development to this course. Specifically, my academic interests are in special needs. As I've talked about before, I do like helping others and giving back. And so for special needs here, it's an area that's neglected in dental education and in dentistry as a whole out there in private practice. And so for me, I wanted to first locate what information is out there concerning dental education and special needs, and then be able to integrate a program in trying to figure out the motivations, and the intent of current dental students in treating patients with special needs. And we wanted to use this by the model of planned behavior, the theory of planned behavior, to be able to detect what people's incentives are for making that decision. However, we predicted that most people will not go into special needs education after a literature review due to the constraints of Medicaid and the issue of reimbursement. Therefore, I switched my research role to a more applicable project into creating a curriculum, designing a curriculum with interests and influences of all the classes that I've taken at TC to integrate into a program. So it's designed to be about a 10 to 12 unit program, and we're going to hopefully sell that to the Columbia Dental School to be implemented one day. So after my degree completion, I have a service obligation to the military for 8 years, and so I plan to specialize in general dentistry for 1 year afterwards, and then use that as a route to enter education, because in the military, for the Air Force, you have to specialize in an area in order to become and educate them. So those are my plans, hopefully to be a resident instructor with one of the specialties in the United States Air Force. I'm on the e-board of Student National Dental Association, and so it's a program that targets increasing the recruitment and retention of minorities in dental school, and also we do a lot of community service work in promoting oral health into the minority communities out there around the United States. I'm a member of the American Dental Education Association, so that is educational related. I recently went to the conference down in Florida a few months ago, and that as well was a very transforming experience to be able to talk and discuss and attend discussion sessions with dental educators, dental deans across the United States. So to take in what I've learned from Teachers College, it really is impactful, not only on me, but in those discussions and what I've learned from that experience.